think that we can achieve anything that we want to achieve. We're so good at everything we do. We're even good at
Mhm.
destructive things as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Raquel says I saw somewhere that Kanye asked his wife to sleep with her mother. Have you guys seen that yet? Yeah,
Kanye asked his wife,
yeah, I don't want to
could he
speculate
sleep with his
on the gossip
mother?
side. I know Kanye. I mean, I knew from personal experience Kanye is kind of weird, but though yeah, I don't know the whole thing about sleeping with people's mothers. I'm not even gonna. I have nothing to say about that. You know, it's. I mean, if it were true, it'd be
Yeah,
strange. But
I wish for him to have a healthy attachment in his life.
well,
That's just what I wish for him. Again, I'm optimistic about everything.
we wish him the best. We wish him the best. But
Yeah.
yeah. So overall, here's one last point I'll make on this. As we were kind of talking about this broken family thing. Um, I really think people should, if you want to do this properly, get training on how to build a family and make sure you know what you're getting into. Be intentional about your life. When you enter relationships are sneaky and tricky. I spend a lot of time studying what happens when we fall in love and when we have sex. And it's all about the dopamine and the oxytocin and the bonding that occurs and the pleasure seeking, right? Because so we're having kind of these temporary thoughts that lead to these long-term outcomes called children, right? And then when the kids get here, there's a responsibility that comes with that, where it's like, okay, now we got to raise this child to the age of 18 or and beyond. And I don't know if a lot of people are ready for that. They've never seen it done. They don't have any training at it. And I just want black folks to kind of process that you're losing because of that. Like you're losing economically because you can't keep your families together. Trillions of dollars in black wealth being thrown out the window. So my thought would be the same way you train for your job, you should train for your important role of being the head of a household. A lot of folks will spend more time training for a white man's job than we'll spend training to run a black man's family. And I personally think that that's backward. I think that that is problematic thinking. Our children suffer because of it, and it's just not right. It doesn't. Better yet, not only is it not right, but it leads to all the chaos that you see in these streets. When you see all these kids running the streets in Chicago, shooting each other up, go look in their household and look at what kind of structure they have in their houses. That'll explain everything you need to know. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you get the last word, babe. Then we'll bounce out.
Yeah, family structure is important, but it's not everything. Okay, it's having a loving household. So that that even trumps structure
Don't
of a
forget
family.
discipline. You gotta have a disciplined, loving household, in my opinion.
Well, that's what love means. Love means discipline. It doesn't mean abuse. It doesn't mean fighting with your kids and calling them names and putting them down and balling up your fist and punching them in the face. That's why those kids are so angry, and so it doesn't mean any of those things. There's some mitigating factors, and we know that a loving household is what a child needs. So all the best to Haley